Right, Aries, you're up. Hi, my loves. How's my super awesome God of War fire sign, you know, siblings, little brothers and sisters? How we doing? How we doing? You're up. You're up. Let's take a look, see here, and see how your connection is. You know, what are the energies between you and your person from now to August 4th? I'm extending it a little bit because you guys, you know, are the last group. And see, you know, like we're just, I'm not trying to make these videos too long, so I'm just going to do, like, you know, 3 cards here, 3 cards here, and see where the energies are from right now to the end of the month, or to the beginning of August. If there is any how they view you, how you view them, what actions will you guys be taking towards each other, what is the current energies between the two, an advice, and maybe a most possible outcome, mutual outcome. I'm also going to be picking out a focus for you, for what you should be focusing on according to spirit in the next couple of weeks. And I also have this little treasure chest full of wisdom. I put in 12 Buddhist tips to help us navigate through these energies, you know, through it with more ease, right? With more ease, Aries. So I only have 3 left because we only have 3 more zodiac signs left. So let's see what Tao philosophy is going to help you the most for the next couple of weeks, Aries. This is good advice for anyone, you know. Give me a wisdom tip for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Vedic, Spirit. I'm gonna dive right in, guys. Like I said, I don't want to make these videos super long, but keep in mind that these are general readings. They cannot resonate with everybody. Take the messages if it's yours, take it. If it's not, you know, cast it out into the void. It's not for you, it's for another Aries. You can always check your Sun, Moon, Rising. You can check your Moon, your Rising, your Jupiter, your Venus. Your Venus is an important one. If you're watching tarot for love. Your rising is also a really important one. I like to check my Vedic sign because I always resonate with it. My Jupiter, your Jupiter, anywhere you have a placement, you can find an extra insight. Okay. The only way, though, to ensure that you will get a reading that resonates with your specific situation is if you book a private reading. If you want to book a private reading, my email is down below. Shoot me an email and we will book you in. If you want to leave a donation, they are always welcome. My Cash App and PayPal information are in the description box down below. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button if you want to get notified when I upload videos. I am going to start doing weekly free live 1 question tarot readings with yours truly, for 1 hour. So it's first come, first serve. So if you hit that notification button, you might, you might be, you get there first. You can ensure a spot for a free question with me. But I'm gonna be doing that weekly, so you know, I'm sure you guys will get will be able to take advantage of that. So let's see, Spirit, I'm gonna pick this one for you, Aries. This one is calling. Wisdom tip for Aries. It says, be an infinite observer. Wisdom is knowing that I am sorry, let me start over. Be an infinite observer. Wisdom is knowing that I am nothing. Love is knowing that I am everything. I love that. Be an infinite observer. Wisdom is knowing that we are nothing. Love is knowing that we are everything. It's cool. Yeah, sometimes, you know, like the best course of action is no action, right? Sometimes, you know, it's best to just kind of sit back and allow things to unfold in front of you. And sometimes, you know, like, what's that called? The law of least amount effort, right? The law of least amount effort. That's so true, man. Like, have you ever seen, like, yourself, like, you're wearing yourself out trying to make something happen, and the moment that you just let it go and just, you know, detach and just observe things unfold, and they kind of just work themselves out for you. So this spirit, the spirit might, I mean, there's a reason that you got that card up, and that you got that, Aries. Maybe you're trying to control things a little bit too much. We all do that. Spirit is saying to kind of take a step back, and try to remove yourself from your body, and kind of elevate. Try to imagine yourself viewing the situation as a third party, right? Like, imagine you talking to somebody else, and imagine yourself like watching you talking to somebody else from a higher viewpoint, and from that what is it, from that point of view all the way up in the sky, everything looks really small, and everything that possibly looks like a big deal to you right now, when you see it from that high point of view, like, and imagine yourself as a god, right? Like, you are God, you know, the god of your body, and you're like, you know, witnessing your little avatar, you know, interacting with the world. When you can actually detach yourself and imagine yourself like that, you know, from that point of view, you're gonna start seeing like things are like, they're not that big a deal, you know, like you know, like nothing, not everything seems small, and everything seems insignificant, but significant at the same time, like in the long run, right? Like in the long run, it all comes together. In the long run, every little experience that we have lead to something bigger, right? Lead to something bigger. Why, you know, the reasons that we have certain experiences, they're most often than not, they don't lead to where we think they're going to lead, but they a lot of the times lead to something even that surpasses what we could have imagined, right? So practice taking a step back, and not having to like always take action, which is hard for us fire signs, right? And practice being the observer, and practice reminding yourself, or try to see yourself as nothing, and love everything as if it's all part of you. Okay. All right, so that's a little wisdom tip that might help you navigate through the week, through the next couple weeks, Aries. Let's see, how is, oh wait, let's get you what is a focus for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Vedic for the next couple of weeks from now to August 4th, Spirit. What should Aries be focusing on? Feeling you too, I'm feeling two for you. Oh wow, okay. Ready for this? You got fire and water elements. I mean, I didn't even get any houses. I just got the two elements, the fire and the water. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or another fire sign as yourself, Aries, Leo, Sag. Whoa, okay. When we think of fire and water, like these are the two most basic elements, right? Like these are this is the papa and the mama, right, of elements right here. The two, like I said, masculine and feminine elements right here that are the basic elements to create everything else. When we think about what happens when we combine fire and water, we put it in some type of and we have to, when we put fire up to water, we create an alchemical reaction that can create something else, right? Like if you grab a pot and you fill it with water, and then you put a fire underneath, it starts boiling, right? And think of everything that you can create with that boiling water, that boiling pot of water. The possibilities are endless. You can make food, you can make potions, you can make poisons, you can turn some things from solid to liquid, you can turn things from solid to what is it, to gassy. Like you can make all kinds of alchemical transformations by the healing and by the healing effects of combining the elements of fire and water. When we combine fire and water, it's almost like we detoxify, right? We heal. It creates steam. But these are two very contradicting elements that When done, when, you know, combined properly, it's magical. But most often than not, they don't combine very well, right? They don't mesh well, right? Water puts fire out, you know. Fire can can evaporate water, but when it's the right combination, it can transform. It's very healing. So Spirit, I mean, this is very, very amazing that this came out for you. I'm very inspired by it, Aries. Spirit is saying to find the right balance and the right combination to use your to use the water element and the fire element as a transformative and alchemical tool, right? Now this could be you being a fire sign dealing with a water sign, and again the same principle applies. Find that perfect formula where there is enough emotion and there is enough passion to create something, right? And to heal. For both of you, you and your partner, to transform. Now, if this is you with you, same thing. Make sure that you are not being overly passionate and not operating at all from your heart space, right? Or if you like not too much solar plexus, right? Or and not too much emotions and not enough, you know. There has to be the perfect amount of the perfect combination between the two. Otherwise, they destroy each other, and they are going to be more hindering the other than helping it, right? Okay, so Spirit is saying to take a little time off to kind of like, and again, be the observer, right? Be the observer, like remove yourself from yourself and observe. Okay, am I using too much water right now? Am I too much in my feelings at this moment? Maybe I need to you know, kick up the fire a little more, right? Or be like, hey, am I being a little too fiery? Is everything am I burning down the house with my passion and my explosiveness and my impulsiveness? Maybe I need to put that fire out a little bit with some emotions in the situation. Okay, this is really cool. This is really cool, and it's gonna take a little, but it's a discipline. But if you get it right, I feel like you can really elevate and level up here, Aries. Okay, cool. I like it. All right, all right, all right. How does Aries' person feel about Aries? Someone rising Venus, Vedic. Some of you guys really like maybe some of you guys own a boat, or not, maybe not own a boat, but or you do, and you like, or maybe some of you guys like to go out on boats, or like to go fishing. Others of you really enjoy barbecuing, right? Grilling. Do some leisure things like that, yeah. Like maybe you know, do a cookout with your pals, and you know, go on a boat ride, or go to a pier, go fishing, stuff that might ground you. Okay, how does Aries' person feel towards Aries from now to the 4th Spirit? This could be a situationship, it could be a relationship, whatever comes through. All right, okay. Person wants to talk. All right, so your person, Aries. Okay, we got the 7 of Cups. I feel like your person's fantasizing about you. All right, so yeah, your person is in the clouds. We got the 7 of Cups with the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is really you're really undermined, Aries. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. You're really like, this person's daydreaming about you like a lot. Like they kind of sit around all day, and then they imagine all these different scenarios about, oh, what's Aries doing? I wonder if Aries what Aries would look like slaying a dragon, or I wonder what Aries would look like covered in jewels. I want to adorn Aries in a pearl necklace or a golden necklace. Oh, I wonder what Aries would look like under the sheet. To the point that it's affecting their work. They're like they're working under Pentacle, and like out of nowhere they start going in this little cloud. Oh, Aries, what's Aries doing? Oh my gosh. Your person's intuitive, Aries. They need to focus on their work. They're trying to focus on their coin. But more often than not, they find themselves that their thoughts drift back to you. That's very indicative of a twin flame connection or a strong soulmate connection, where like you might be occupying space in their mind, and they, no matter what they do to kind of distract themselves, you keep popping back up, and they're like, damn, why can't I get this bitch out of my mind? Like I'm getting behind on my work. This is the 7th time I'm like, I fantasize about her or him today. And it's starting to affect my money. The 5 of Pentacles. There might have been a disconnect here, guys. You might have left this person. You might have had a broke. You guys, if you guys were already together in the past, you might have broken up with them, or you might have even ghosted. I feel like, or at least this person feels like you ghosted them. They feel like you abandoned them. They feel like you took, you know, turned your back on them and left them behind, crippled. I feel like this person might even feel a little bit blindsided by it, Aries. You might have just went cold on them without any like without any like anesthesia, right? Like you just kind of like bounced. Or at least this is how this person feels about you. You know, they feel like you guys, like they were left abandoned. And some of you guys might have suffered a leg injury, or a your person might have suffered a leg injury or a knee injury. For some of you, this person is having financial problems, and right now they're trying their best to focus more on regaining some financial stability. And they're having a hard time focusing, Aries. They're having a hard time focusing because they keep wandering back to you. Okay, all like thoughts, all like train of thoughts lead back to the same route, which is Aries. Where is Aries? Aries disappeared. Aries, you know, is, you know, ghosted me. Look, that's little ghosty, that's little ghost Aries right there. And they're wondering what happened to you. They're wondering what's going on. They're getting, I feel like this person is having psychic dreams about you. This person might be awakening to how strong this soulmate connection is. And if you look at these two are soulmates. But these two soulmates are on a lower vibration. These are like soulmates as they're about to go into separation, because right now they are in their shadow aspects, and there needs to be a separation to work on those shadow aspects and those blocks that we bring in from our childhood, that we bring in from past lives, so on and so on. If this is indeed a twin flame connection, or even if it's a soulmate connection, a lot of karmic soulmates do the same thing. You know, like they trigger some type of block that we may have, so that we will work on it. But this person straight up can't stop thinking of you. This person is thinking about you nonstop, to the point that it's affecting them in their current life. But they feel very, they feel really like nostalgic about you, and kind of hurt, Aries. This person feels really hurt. I feel like they felt really blindsided. Like, look at this guy's face. He's like, huh? Really? You're leaving? Okay. All right. How does Aries feel about how does Aries feel about their person from now to the 4th? I can imagine them like fantasizing about you too, Aries. So funny. It's like, look, no matter how hard they try to focus on that pentacle, like their passion starts running right up, you know, right, like, you know, with the red color, and it starts invading their their mind. And here comes the fantasies. This reading's making me laugh. Your person's making me laugh. All right, I'm taking it serious. Okay, how is Aries feeling towards their person? Spirit, please. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Vedic. Okay, we got one. Got the 10 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So you're feeling you're feeling a little burdened. Like, okay, I can understand why you might have like kind of went a little ghosty, or maybe why you took off, Aries. I feel like you're just tired. This connection was weighing you down. Like, I feel like this connection was tiresome and burdensome to you, and you were just, I feel like you just got bored. You were just getting bored of it, Aries. You're bored of, maybe you felt like you had to carry the weight of yourself and of your partner, because, you know, like I see that here too. Like, you maybe had, you know, there was some type of codependency situation between you and your partner. At least you felt like there was some type of codependency situation between you and your partner, and you felt like this person was on crutches and that you had to carry their weight, right? And you felt like they were weighing you down, and you just didn't want to carry that weight anymore. You're like, however, you are determined to see this through, Aries. But I feel like you needed to take a little break with the Hangman, right? You were like, okay, these sticks are getting a little heavy. I can't. I need to take off for a little while. I'm sorry. You know, you're gonna have to use your crutches for a little bit, and maybe, you know, and again, this codependency could be possibly financial for some of you. For others of you, it could be this person may have a hard time focusing, like, or sticking to one plan. Like, they might be like one of those people that changes their mind all the time, and they want to do this and they want to do that. For others of you, they just maybe they just had a hard time holding down a job. I think it might have, for most of you, it's something financial. For others of you, it could have been a emotional codependency. Whatever the case is, you felt like you were like this. You felt like this person was kind of weighing you down. You felt like this connection was a little bit burdensome, and you were like, I need a break. You were like, I need a break. So I do see that you guys might have had some. You guys are on a break right now, or you might have taken some time to. You might have withdrawn your energy from this connection. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Capricorn here. It's a cool Hangman card. You felt, Aries, that you wanted to elevate I feel like you wanted to kind of like connect yourself, disconnect yourself a little bit from the world, and kind of go within, right? And kind of elevate your consciousness, right? This is how you become the observer, by the way. You kind of like suspend yourself from a higher point of view to you know, to gain some perspective and some clarity. So you are doing the right thing at the moment, but you might feel like this connection was just taking too long to kind of like take off. Like, see how this looks like it's been dragging. Like, I feel like you and Aries doesn't like things to drag. I mean, right? Like, you want things done fast. And I feel like this connection was taking its sweet old time to develop and to unfold. And Aries, you felt like this connection has left you hanging and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for something to happen, and nothing was happening. And for some of you, like, you might have even been waiting around for like a year for this to for something to progress, or for something to change, or for something to evolve, and it simply didn't. And you were just like, okay, I'm gonna have to sacrifice something here, and I'm gonna have to drop some of those sticks in order to focus on myself a little bit, because I need to gain a little perspective. I need to kind of reevaluate the whole situation to see if this is something I want to stick around with, or to see if this is worth my hard sweat, right? So you are on a break, and you are right now making it like the Hangman to try to kind of like gain a little insight on this connection. We do have the Hierophant in the reverse for you, Aries. the Hierophant in the reverse speaks of, again, like you're not so sure you want to commit to this anymore. Okay, if you guys are married, this could allude to a separation or a divorce. If you are not married, you might be reevaluating whether you want to commit to this situation or not. You are dealing with a twin flame. See, look what I see here. Anytime, and Spirit knows that anytime I see two flames in a card, I assume that it's a twin flame connection. So you are dealing with a twin flame here. We could be Taurus that you're dealing with, but not necessarily. You feel like this is a cool Hierophant card. Yeah, Aries, you're kind of like right now. You need to kind of want to focus a little bit more on your spirituality. You feel like kind of disconnected from source right now, or from your own divinity and your own sovereignty, and because you're so busy always taking care of everybody else and taking care of like, you know, carrying such a big load that you haven't had any time for yourself, any time to kind of like feed your own soul, right? This could indicate a move. Some of you guys might be needing to move, or might be moving soon. The Hierophant, with the Hierophant card. This also speaks Aries, either you are refusing to learn some type of lesson, or some type of you're failing to see a bigger picture, or you feel like your person is failing to see a bigger picture here, or somebody here is failing to learn some type of lesson and failing to take risks. When the Hierophant comes out in the reverse, it tells me, Aries, that you are in a great need, or your soul is in great need to try something new, to start some new project. You need passion. You need passion, because it's starting to like affect you emotionally. Like some of you guys might be feeling a little bit depressed, or a little bit gloomy, or a little bit down. And I feel like it has to do maybe with lack of passion. You're losing your passion for life. You know, like you feel like you've been suspended in air. And with the Hierophant in the reverse, it speaks of you needing to feed your soul. You need to feed your spirit, and you need to start some type of project that will help you connect more deeper to yourself and deeper to your divinity. Okay, this speaks of delays too. So these, I mean, I'm gonna be straight up here, Aries. Both these cards, the Hangman and the Hierophant in the reverse, speak of a delay in this connection. For some of you, you might even be questioning whether you want to commit to this or not. You are not so sure that you want to stay committed into this connection altogether. Some of you guys might be wanting to quit this twin flame thing. I feel like you're tired. You're energetically tired. I feel like you feel like you've put in way too much, and you need some time off, and you need to like kind of replenish your, like I said, your soul and yourself. You are thinking about your person though. I mean, you do see that you do recognize that this is a high level connection, a high level soul connection here, and you are quite aware that this is your twin flame or a strong soulmate. But right now you are not trying to like, I feel like maybe you might have been the chaser for a long time, and you got sick and tired of chasing, and now you're the one that took off. And ironically, now your person wants to chase or now your person is starting to be like that one that can't get, you know, like can't stop thinking of you, or wants to, and might start chasing you. I feel like this person is this close to start chasing you. And that happens a lot in twin flame connections, you guys. Like a lot of the times when the runner chases, and they do that for such a long time that it really becomes emotionally and energetically exhausting. Like chasers will chase the runners until they straight up like gas out. And they're like, okay, no more chasing. Like they surrender, right? Like the chaser just simply surrenders and accepts the it kind of like accepts they're like, okay, I throw my hands up in the air, I throw the towel in, I am just going to work on myself. right? That's all I can do. Chasing is obviously not helping the situation. If anything, it's making it worse. So once the chaser kind of like surrenders and starts actually doing the work, the runner kind of picks up on that energy that, you know, like I feel like once you start unlocking some of your shadow aspects, and if you're not doing shadow work right now, Aries, you should be doing it, okay? This to me screams shadow work. The fire in the water, alchemy. But I think you are. And once you start doing, like, you start integrating your shadow aspects with your light aspects, you start becoming more of a whole. You start becoming more whole. The runner it starts picking up on that energetically, and they find that very attractive, right? And then they start, you know, like they kind of want to come back, right? And because they do not feel you as clingy or as needy or as forceful as you once were. So they kind of like, now they're gonna, I feel like this person is gonna start chasing you now, Aries. And what happens, like what people, a lot of times that people into twin flame connections don't realize is that the runner chaser dynamic alters. You know, it's not just one person's the runner, one person's the chaser. That dynamic gets it's altered between the two. And what happens is that once the runner starts chasing, the once chaser now realizes, oh my God, the runner is now exhibiting the same shadow aspects that I just kind of worked through and integrated with my light being. So like all those codependent blocks, codependency and clinginess that you work through during your shadow work, you are going to see them apparent in your twin flame when they start chasing you, and you're going to realize, oh, that's why they were running from me. And you're going to be like, nah, don't come at me with that, because nobody wants to be responsible for somebody else's shadow work. You can't do that for them. I mean, they can't do it for you, you can't do it for them, and that's why there is a repelling effect where the separation is inevitable. Does that make sense? So in the end, if this person starts chasing you and you start, it's imperative that you kind of like either keep a boundary, right, or maybe even cut communication out completely until this person does some of their shadow work. And so this is actually like benefiting both of you, you know, in the end. I don't think you guys are going to be coming together by the 4th. I mean, by August 4th. I mean, this looks like a long a process, okay? But let's see what actions will it. This is really beautiful. I mean, I see this quite clearly. What actions will Aries' person take towards Aries from now to the 4th, Spirit? This person is starting to feel your absence. The 3 of Wands, Aries. So this person is, there could be distance for some of you. This person is feeling passionate. This person is, you know, feeling like they're feeling fueled, and they are kind of like looking forward to chasing you. That's what they're saying. They're kind of like looking out into the horizon, kind of like wondering what is their next course of action, but they are going to be taking action. Wands are speak of action. They are very hopeful, and they are what is it? I feel like they're waiting. They're like waiting for their ship to come and like get on there and come forward for you. But this is like looking into the future. Like this is looking into the future and knowing that you are their future, knowing that you are their future, and excited and passionate over you. They're coming for you. It's gonna take a little while though. 3 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What actions will your person be taking? I told you, I don't think they're going to be coming to, you're not going to be coming together right now as of yet, but they're going to be making plans, and they are looking for the future, towards the future with you. Hopeful. I feel like this person might be working, trying to get their money straight also before they come to you. Like they're very inspired by you right now, Aries, and they want to make something out of this, out of themselves, to have something to offer you. What actions will Aries take from now to the 4th regarding their person? The 3 of Wands. Oh my God, look. 3 of Wands. You're doing the same thing. You guys are marrying each other. So neither of you is going to be taking any action toward, like, neither, like, both of you are kind of like hopeful, looking out into the future, making future plans, waiting for the opportunity to come together. I feel like you guys are both longing for each other. Look, there might be like a mass of water between the two of you guys. There is definitely distance for a lot of you guys here. If not that, there is just a block in communication or emotional distance. I feel like for a lot of you guys, there is actual distance between the two. For some of you, like maybe even like a different country, or like, you know, the other side of the world type of thing. But you guys are both looking out into the horizon, thinking about each other, imagining your futures together, and envisioning that the moment that you guys come back into union. It's quite beautiful. Twin flame. See, look. Mirroring. Can't make this shit up. 3-3. Number 33. Master number 33. Lots of hope here. Lots of hope for the future. What advice do we have for Aries, Spirit? What advice do we have for Aries? What advice do we have for Aries? Okay, Aries, do not try to... Okay. We have the wheel, we have the 7 of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, Aries. 7 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is sneaky Mickey. Don't be trying to be pulling any sneaky Mickey agendas with your person, with your twin flame, because that is going to hit you with karma like a motherfucker. Okay? Do not try to manipulate the situation to kind of get away with shit. Do not try to don't try to plot or you know, don't try to, like, don't be sneaky. Don't try anything sneaky on your person, because even if you do get away with it, you're not going to get away with it energetically. That you will get hit with instant karma and your luck will change. Okay? If you are planning if you are plotting to kind of manipulate the situation or get one over your person, Aries, Spirit is saying don't do it. Don't do it. Now, if this person was the one that tried to get hit, that tried to kind of get one over you, to watch out for people that are sneaky. Watch out for mental games and manipulation, and for some of you guys, even a thief. You know, like, if I feel like this is more like getting one over your person, like to like control the situation or control the connection. But you know, because you will leave some trails, Aries, and you will get caught, and it will lead to a lot of misfortune. You will lose it all. Okay, so if you listen, we've all plotted, we've all, you know, like sometimes been tempted to like manipulate a situation or to like kind of like be sneaky. We've all done it. We've all done it. Spirit is saying that it's not going to work this time, okay? And you might be risking, you know, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is no es bueno. This speaks of your luck changing for the worse, okay? So right now your luck is in the up and ups. You start tempting fate. You start acting, you know, like this could be somebody, this could be you out trying to outsmart your person, trying to kind of get one over them, trying to maybe get, maybe cheat, maybe whatever it is. Anything sneaky will be found out, and it's going to, you're going to be hit with instant karma, and Spirit is saying don't do it. Just don't do it, okay? So, and be aware of people that might be trying to do this to you. Get rid of anybody that is being sneaky around you, okay? Because this could, it could temper your growth. It's also saying that your need to, that Aries, you might have in the past gotten away with being kind of like, sneaky making, okay? No judgment. We've all done it, like I said. You might have been able to control your situations in the past with other people by outsmarting them, but it's not going to work in a twin flame connection. And there is, like, you're going to be, the spirit is saying, do not do it, because it's going to, you're going to be hit with a lot of karma, and you're not, it's going to, everything that you gained thus far, you're going to lose. If your person did this to you, spirit is here to tell you, do not try to get vengeance, that they have already been hit with their karma and they are paying it right now. Okay, so forgive. If it was done to you, forgive and let go. Move forward, because this speaks to me of being a little bit stuck, Aries, and we need to get the wheels of karma rolling. Okay, there is a what is it, a karmic lesson that needed to be learned between you and your person, and it has to do with trying to manipulate the situation, trying to lies, being liars, being straight up. You and your person possibly were being lying to each other, trying to possibly pretend to be something that you are not, trying to kind of get away with something. Maybe you guys, both of you, maybe had another third person. I'm throwing out several scenarios. Maybe you had a third person, that this person and your person also had another third person, third party situation. If it wasn't that, it was just lying, manipulation, and this, like, a lot of lies and smoky mirrors is what I'm seeing here. So that needs to change. That needs to change in order for this for the karmic wheel to roll in your favor. Capiche? And let me get you a final outcome from now to the 4th, a mutual outcome. But other than that, this looks really nice. And if you do, if you follow this advice, the wheels of karma will be in the upright. Okay, this is the only thing that could mess your luck right now. What is the final outcome between Aries and their person from now to the 4th? We got the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, you guys are going to come out of conflict. At least for now, you guys are going to be you guys are not going to be, like I said, you're not going to be, you're going to be coming out of conflict. You're not going to be hitting each other with sticks, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You guys are going to start healing more and kind of working together in a better, like, seeing more eye to eye and not bumping heads with each other. You're going to start healing the connection a little bit more and kind of falling more into synchronicity. 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Okay, and that is what I got for you from now. If it doesn't make sense right now, come back and watch it at a later date. As far as signs, I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think I have every single sign. As far as major arcanas, I have Pisces, Capricorn, and Taurus. But I have every sign. Okay, and I have the fixed signs which are Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. All right, so if it doesn't make sense now, come back and watch it at a later date. Hit that like button for me, Aries, please. Thank you so much, and I hope this resonates. Let me know in the comments. Take care, my loves. Mwah.